Yeah! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our broadcast. This is teamfortress.tv. I'm one of your two hosts tonight. My name is eXtine. We got Looster 200 on the production. RGL Invite TF2 ahead of us. Rat Jail versus 100 Beasts. And I am joined by xattuu. xattuu, how you doing, bud?
I'm great, eXtine. Thanks for having me tonight. So we got a pretty interesting match tonight. We got 100 Bees versus Rat Jail, like you were saying. This has got a lot of playoff implications. These are the first and second place teams. Rat Jail coming in on third place with just a few points behind 100 B in the standings. So we're looking to who can take over second place behind Froyotech this season. We go into our first mid. Take me to it, eXtine.
Yeah, 404 bot mode, Showstopper, Ash, Yite, and Jay is the 100 Beast team. Kev, Shamu, Alpha, Speedy, Alex.exe, and May are rounding up for Rat Jail. We'll see how it goes here. Alex.exe is the first person out there. Bot mode throwing some spam out as well. Pretty calm, both soldiers on both teams, just taking the sides. Showstopper going to be the first one to try to take some middle ground, take some damage. He's going to back up, looking for an arrow. There's a jump around from Alpha. Showstopper is going to get that arrow. Alpha goes down, jump in from the other soldier. Yeah, oh, onto the catwalk. Yeah, that is very nice. The fight's still going on here. Yite, though, takes a pipe to the face. That was not an enjoyable experience for him as he goes down. Shamu trying to push forward on the point, but Jay wants to get into this as well. You also have Showstopper King jumping in, but the Ubercharge is out for May. 404, 4% away. He is going to be able to get it here on Jay. The Ubercharge fades on Rat Jail. Shamu trying to get in here, trying to get that pop. And he is actually forcing 404 further away from the fight. Doesn't force him to use yet.
That's a nice
Rat Jail trying to rally in here.
Yeah, there's a nice hold there from 404. We got some soldiers bombing in here from Rat Jail, trying to force out 404. He's going to back up even more. They are going to just clean up those soldiers. A lot of low players on the side of 100 Beats as Rat Jail does cap out that middle point, but it looks like with the full Uber charge, we're going to walk forward here with 404. They're going to start walking lower. We do have an off class in the forward spawn from Shamu. He's on the heavy weapons guy right now with the Thomas Slav. We got a couple soldiers in forwards as well that you are all going to back spawn as soon as that point's capped up. About 50% here from May. So the heavy's still in the forts though. We're going to see here from Shamu. He's trying to be a sneaky fat boy.
Yeah, we saw a pretty hilarious situation with 100B and Froyotech where Showstopper was back behind in spawn and Habib just watching. Now we're actually getting a pause, so.
Yeah, that was seems like this season has been a season of pauses as we're going to our first pause for this game. Hopefully our last pause as well.
Hey, at least the client works, right?
Hey man, are you paid up? I can't join the server unless I'm paid up. Can you pay for me?
Yeah, well,
we are. It hasn't processed yet. I can't join the server. Sorry.
Well, we are heading back to having lands as the season wrap up, the season conclusion, which is super exciting, and that's what we were talking about in our intro, which was cut short in a fine fashion because the game just getting started. Right now, 100 Beasts 0.8 points ahead of Rat Jail, and yeah, you're like 0.8 points. What is that? That is actually like roughly like 3 rounds. Is basically what like 0.8 points is.
Yeah. So whoever wins this game, I mean, it could still stay in 100 Beats' favor, but there's gonna be a lot tighter for them. Going for the rest of the season. They really got to win out the rest of their games after that. And if Rat Jail is able to win out, 5-0, they are going to be looking good for taking over that second spot. Hopefully, being holding it.
Yeah, Rat Jail has a game up against Froyotech as well. So it's like Rat Jail's got a game in hand against High Five Devilment. They still got to play Froyotech. 100 Beasts are playing High Five Devilment as well, but they also have games against King's Crew and Mad Luxurious. So
heard it here first. eXtine throwing shade at Mad Luxurious. That's a yikes from me. So anyway, going back to that first middle that we saw, it was very passive. We've been seeing a lot of really slow mids on Snakewater this season. Not really something I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing a lot of more soldier aggression, soldiers going behind. It was just kind of like some spam fest and then a little bit of aggression over the top once we got some good damage on. As we are going to go live, the heavy's going to come out of forward spawn and instantly they do a lot of damage to the soldier on point. But looks like we're going to go into the last push here as Yite has already gone. My HUD's broken. Never mind. Take it away, eXtine. We're just kind of hanging out in the lobby right now.
Yeah, we're just kind of chilling in here as 404 did end up using that Uber charge. Heavy weapons guy will not come out of spawn. And Alpha bombing in over the top here. He is going to go down here, as does Shamu.
We have a 1v1 down and lower here, but it's going to be one here by Jay, and 4-4 gets low, but the back cap's going to come in from
doesn't matter.
From the soldier, just waddling behind by himself.
Yeah, you got to you know, be paying attention to all the points here. Snakewater is, I don't know, some other maps can be a little bit sneakier, but it's just real easy for players to kind of like loop around in that inside lobby and just kind of like lose track of everybody.
We're going to go into our second middle here. We see Alex that he's very aggressive across the point, but he's going to back up and get health from his medic. And we're just going to see another spam war here as both sides are not committing anybody here. We see Jay throwing a couple balls across point. Some stickies up over the top left here from bot mode, but no one's committing. We see here comes Alpha in. He's getting some nice damage on the soldiers up top. And he's going to die, though. He's not going to take down Showstopper. Gussie comes in. 4-4 is going to go down, but that's both soldiers down just for the medic. It's just May keeping his demo and his scout alive. They're going to escape for now as they are at a large player disadvantage. We see them flank in from lower from bot mode, but the pause is going to come in right about that time. We're all going to back up and kind of just reset here.
Yeah, 100 Beast will get control mid here, but at the Ubercharge disadvantage. So pretty likely that Rat Jail will take advantage of this and push forward to try to recapture middle here. Looks like they're trying to get into Saw now. There are some traps on the hose there outside, but
they're actually going to drop lower here, so they're going to avoid all those stickies, and they're going to walk in lower. A lot of spam from Asher. He's going to back out, so it doesn't look like May has stickies quite yet. Here comes a double soldier rushing over the top. May's going to get surf back. He is going to stay alive. Their demo goes very low. Another soldier in. Ooh, great jukes from May. He's going to keep it alive, keep this Uber charge, and it's just 50% on 4-4 still, as the push is going to continue from Ratjo.
And Alex.exe actually getting both of those pipe kills there, so nicely played by him. And aggression from Ratjail. Trying to get on top of the battle.
Ooh, they used the Uber
being pushed in here. Yeah, he's trying to get on top of bot mode. Does find the kill there. They will kind of back up. 4-4 going to get the charge here, but without a demo man, you can kind of apply some pressure on the situation. They're going to try to get a pop out here. Speedy jumping over across. And Alpha coming in now as well. They do get the pop out here. Both soldiers are going to go down. The rest of Ratjo is on the backside.
Save. But Alex needs to go down anyway.
He gets 404 there, though.
What, he does? I didn't even... How did that happen? I didn't even see that. How did 4-4 die in that situation? He should not have been that far forward. What?
Yeah, I mean, even Alex.exe throws out the what. And I don't know if it was an extra pipe or a pipe and the roller got 404 there. But certainly puts May in a very strong advantage.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, we got 4-4 getting forced there from the Alpha bomb. He had the fear in him. Fear of the air shot from Alpha. I mean, I would pop if I was going to get air shot by Alpha. You wouldn't want that on your resume. As we're going to take the rest of the red team. It looks like they're going to go through Shutter here with this Uber. They're going to use immediately, bring a scout and a demo in. That gun's not going to last very long. There's a Pyro walking at them. He's going to try to air blast them back in the corner. He's staying alive for a lot longer than he should. We see another soldier aggression in. A lot of damage onto the side of Ratjo. Maybe it's going to go down into a spam pipe from bot mode out of spawn. 4-4 is going to get dropped by the soldier aggression. It is just Alpha in the skybox. And a scout blade. Bot mode's going to kill the scout and they're going to hold. That's wild. Bot mode the only one alive on the server.
Yeah, at least from my perspective, it was pretty funny just Alpha cratering in. I looked over at stream. It didn't seem like it got in there. I don't even know how he got thrown sky high, but 100 Beasts do end up holding there. But certainly a tenuous situation. So bot mode gets some traps out there, but not really going to be able to get out here in a second. And I think the traps are spotted as well.
Yeah, they're going to be building up this Uber charge. There's a slight 20% advantage here for May as his Uber charge is going to be building up. We see a couple of off classes right now. Yites on the Sentry Man, building that gun up on his defender's last side. Let's see if we see some immediate aggression here from Ratjo. They're going to push off this slight advantage that they have. I would expect them not to, since they're not building very aggressively. They're just kind of passively building as they try to get some spam in. Nothing too aggressive. Yeah, Uber's going to be basically even. We're probably going to see some sacks here from Alpha and Speedy soon. I would expect to see maybe a sack and then an off class or something, as the gun does get moved down to the middle of the lower area, where we've seen it a lot this season to deny lower. As we see a scout waddling in, Ked's just gonna say, yeah guys, I'm sacking, I'm just gonna find the quickest way to die, which he does very effectively.
Yeah, that is a good way to switch classes. And we're gonna see Showstopper kind of poking out from underneath a little bit as well. He's gonna go down.
And we see Jay on Sniper as well. He's kind of holding this top left angle right now. He's got a lot of sticky bombs in Lobster from Alex.exe. He's kind of crouching to avoid the sniper. Right now, May's playing in the unsnipeable sideline. So we see this hold from 100B to have this medic as close is isn't bad. You see this a lot with the Spencer there, and you know, everyone just kind of holding around us with this. Oh, Kev gets a shot onto the soldier, showstopper lower. See some aggression from Speedy, but he's gonna go down to the gun immediately.
Yeah, with the shotgun there, chasing him down. Kev trying to, actually gets stuck. That weird
He just waddles
architecture.
through, dude.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta like about this gun spot. It watches lower and it watches drop down. You can see both locations. So if you walk through without a lot of help, you see actually a lot of aggression into the lobby from the side of 100B. They're gonna speed in Ash here and get a lot of spam onto May, but he's gonna stay alive with that health pack. We see, Bob was gonna go down and by Shutter though. He was so far overextended from his team, so it's no demo. This is just a free invitation to last from RGL.
Yeah, they do need to deal with this gun still. Ash gonna be up in 5 seconds. Spam will get the gun down. They actually get the kill on Yite as well, which is nice. Alpha has gone down. Showstopper getting a chase. He actually craters down there. They have to pop the Uber charge here, but it's fading quickly here. Soldier on the point. Jay trying to fight it, and Ash, last player standing. It's not going to be enough. RGL tie it up 1-1.
That was a nice Uber there from RGL. They got a lot of damage onto the scouts from 100B, and 404 had to use, but everyone was so hurt, you couldn't just keep flashing people. You had to heal them to keep them alive during the Uber, which is definitely not ideal. We're going to see both demos getting to mid. Alex is a lot faster here than bot mode. He's going to get some early spam on, but not do... Oh, he's going to do chunk down bot mode, about a third of his health down. We're going to see another slow mid here. People just trading spam. No real damage here as everyone's kind of getting healed up off that roller. Actually, May's going down really low. He's about 80 health, which he either died in just one rocket. Jay's going to go down very low, but he's going to get bowed as Speedy's going to come in. He's going to bomb in, but immediately gets swarmed by both scouts. But it lets Alex walk across point for free as nobody's looking at him. They just walk forward and kill 404, and May's going to get a frag onto Jay, but it's just him and his scout as the rest of his team overcommitted. May's going to try to escape here. He's just him. He's going to die to the soldier as they're hunting him down. That was just a little bit of overcommit there from RGL.
Yeah, just a little rough there. I mean, Kev pushed across the point there. He was the one that did the most of the damage to 404 there, but it was also Alex out there, Speedy out there. And I didn't quite see what happened with Alpha, but he must have gone down earlier. So RGL going to end up on the back foot again, but you know, they were a bit more successful than 100 Beast if you just kind of count the fact that 100 Beast kind of scored on a back cap. So we'll see what RGL can do here. They are going to stop the cap on second, considering that the medic did die from 100 Beast.
Yeah, but because May died so late, he's going to have a 20% disad as we see all of 100B pushing in from lower here.
This is dangerous, yeah.
Showstoppers can get the frag onto Speedy, but they do trade out 2 in return. And Scout's going reload. Jay's going to go too aggressive, and he's going to fuse just 3 alive on the side of 100B as they're going to get swarmed here. The Scout's going to try to chase down Alex. Alex is still alive somehow, but 4-4 gets a saw. He's going to stay alive and try to run out with this Uber, but he's just going to have to kill bind, yeah. He was not getting out of there alive as he did end up dropping everybody, excuse me. But I mean, when a fight breaks down like that, there's nothing you can really do as your team kind of fed.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I mean, it was good aggression from RGL, and it was kind of weird from 100 Beasts of this sense of like, oh, well, we don't really need to push and get in there yet. You know, we can back up. And then they were like, oh, or we could just do it. And yeah, it kind of came out clumsy after that.
Or we could just hold W.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always an option, isn't it?
Always, always.
That's my favorite option. I just hold W as we're gonna see the full Uber charge here from May. That May's failing to jump twice.
Yeah, forgot to hit space. Yeah, I can't just hold W.
All right, so we're walking into the lobby here. Only 30% here for 404 as they're building up. Just this level 2 gun on the left side. The Pyro's looking at the shutter too. This could be a big fail of an Uber as they don't even get through the shutter. A lot of damage on the soldier
May separated.
as well. This Uber is so bad.
Yeah, May fell down to the low ground. Alex.exe getting pushed out. May stuck on the architecture. Easy rockets from Ash. Maybe the easiest med pick of his life. And 100 Beast definitely want to charge out afterwards.
So bad.
Jay certainly did a great job with that Pyro.
Yeah, they rushed it. They had no reason to go that fast. They walked through the shutter door and were like, yeah, we're just gonna go. They had so much time to work with. They had an 80% Uber advantage. They could have scouted anything, but they just walked through the doorway and hoped for the best. As we're gonna see 100B pushing in here. Bombo's gonna be waddling forward with the beam on him as with the scouts falling up behind. They're gonna get a pick onto Kev, who's way too far forward. That means no sacks on the soldiers from jail. As this Uber's gonna continue into Saw. May's got to get the heck out of there, only on 50%. They're probably gonna get the second point, maybe sack someone. As we see a bomb here from Speedy. Not gonna get anything as Bombo goes down really low though, but it's just a spam and Speedy does get caught.
Yeah, that's a nice pick for bot mode. I mean, 10 seconds on Speedy. The scout will capture. Beast mode's 100 Beast. We'll see what they can get in here. It does look like they want to see Showstopper. He does get shed.
May's so low.
And 100 Beast on the left-hand side here, but bot mode is going to go down there. They have also lost Showstopper, so it looks like that's going to be a fail, and they're going to back up.
Yeah, that was really close. May almost went down to spam there. He was 40 HP, had to leave his team to get reset. But we're going to see the push out here from RGL. We get a lot of damage on these soldiers, but no picks. I mean, the Scout's going to go lower. He's going to get met by Alpha and get dropped immediately. So 1-for-1 trade as the Shamu does come up out of spawn. We're going to see just basically trading spammer. I think RGL's going to cancel us. May is about half HP, and they're just going to back out. We're going to reset back on last point. There's a fight in the shutter. Scout 1v1. Shamu just owns Jay in that fight with the help. With the help of bot mode, he's going to get a bow to stay alive. He's going to walk forward. No, he takes the spam rock and backs out. We do see Yite on sniper though.
Yeah, that should be some good options. Pretty classical choice, pushing Snakewater last here. You can just snipe through lobby. You can snipe all the way from back from train. And we even saw Kevia get caught through drop down. See what Yite can do here.
Yeah, he's just kind of looking at the empty doorway right now. I believe that RGL knows of his existence. They're not peeking him at all. Ooh, Alex, he's kind of looking at. He takes a body shot, but he's gonna live. It wasn't a headshot. You gotta be better than that. As we see Shampoo on the counter sniper here, looking at bot mode. Doesn't see him. He's gonna rotate away. Ooh, walks across silent, but he missed the shot.
Yeah, Shamu now trying to snipe left across point to lobby to see if he can get the medic there. 4-4 kind of sticking his head out. Ooh, bomb mode and
Speedy
Ash
guys.
actually finding some frags.
Speedy was waiting for a bow and got spammed, and he went down as Shamu walks on some sticky bombs and goes down to bot mode. Bot mode's gonna take a lot of damage. He's gonna try to push in here. Alex, he's gonna just get a nice surf and get away here. So we can see a Scout already on last point. Jay's in make it forced completely alone. He's dropping all his players, but there are 2 frags on the side of 100B, and their sniper is very low as well. We see some soldier aggression here down the full.
Nice.
They just stood on the point. They didn't have to use that here. They just stood on the point. What was that? That was insane last push. They just that was just gremlins at the finest. They were all just ratting for it. Just holding W, that was insane. We're gonna see this next mid. Take me to this next mid, XN.
Yeah, Alex.exe taking the saw rollout once again as bot mode on the ramp. Alex.exe getting a little bit better at that exchange. We see Speedy trying to push through Kitchen as well. He's just turning it into a distraction. Alpha with the big bomb up top. He's on top of a 404 who once again, though, great surf. Ends up on Cat and Ratio, half-bled players. Alex.exe. So I guess he was already dead when he got that kill. Last player's actually Shamu. He's going to get stomped on by Showstopper, and all of a sudden, a ton of momentum for the Beast. Looking to close this out.
Yeah, Yite was, he was walking forward. He was like, I'm 8 feet tall. I'm going to frag these guys. And he was walking forward, doing his thing. Went to get a health back lower, returned to the fight, and walked on a roller and died. That's the only thing I saw that mid.
Yeah.
So we're going to see a fully recharge advantage basically here for 100 Bs. A gun going up for Kev, I believe. Yeah, he's going to build it by this truck here. They're trying to build on different spots so that 100 Bs doesn't quite know where it is when they push. It looks like they're going to walk in through lower, probably rotate up top right from their perspective to push through the shutter door.
Yeah, Jay just kind of toning it open for a second. He's going to back up. Team's still getting in position. Now they're going to come through with bot mode. Jay getting the flash as well. The sentry gun put up in front of the truck, goes down. And well, the heavy weapons guy out here.
But he doesn't get crit buff. May does get back in the spawn. He's gonna get to Banning Bind and stay alive. Just the 2 soldiers here alive. To the side of Ratjail, there's 4 up for 100 Beast. But the Uber has come up for May. May is able to stay alive. He does use the save Alpha, and they get a couple frags. They get Showstopper. The Scout's gonna escape. 4-4 is gonna leave with about 30% Uber, but he's completely alone, not healing anybody. Jay's just wandering around the lobby. And he's gonna get out, so it's gonna actually come out to about even Ubers here as 4-4 wasn't healing, and Ratjo's gonna push onto the second point here. It's just Jay there. He's gonna try to go for the back half. He's gotten in lower, but he's spotted. Yeah, they're gonna frag him, but he made enough field turn around that the bombs here from the soldiers of Ash and a Scout is gonna wander on a point as well. And they are getting a couple frags onto Shamu.
Alpha with a nice combo air shot on a Showstopper King. Speedy as well with the shot on bot mode. It's Yite and 404 here, but Yite now backing up and away from this fight. He doesn't want any of it.
Yeah, they have to escape there. It's going to be actually come out, and May's going to have a slight Uber advantage here as bomb mode's still not up. I wouldn't mind seeing Ratjail push here, but looks like they're just content to hold their second point. They don't want to make a mistake while on their, this close to their last point, so probably smart for them not to do anything as we see both Ubers come up. Bot mode's just arriving. as we're probably going to see Ash feed shortly.
This Shamu spy is going to be interesting.
He's on
He's
spy.
in
He walked out
kitchen.
of spawn.
Yeah, and he's ready to go here. Oh no!
Oh, the butter
404 looks. 404 looked just the perfect time.
404 is so low there. If they had a soldier bomb forward and just hit one spam rock onto 404, he would have had to use there, or he would have dropped. As you see a bomb in from Speedy, he's going to get onto the demo, but he's going to go down immediately. Showstopper does the same and just feeds. As we're going to see Alpha go down really low, he's going to go down to Jay. Uber does get forced out here from May. He's going to get 2 frags and try to escape with his demo man out top as the scouts caught him. Yeah, Kev's going to go down. Maybe? Yeah, he does eventually go down.
It was really the Showstopper bomb that put the damage on May and forced that pop
no,
off. Now
Alex.
Alex.exe going down to bot mode.
He died to a roller. Oh
and
no.
Shamu 7 health though, needs an arrow heal. Oh no, it misses, gets into the fence. Shamu goes down.
Poor Alex, he was waiting for a boat from his medic and the boat didn't come fast enough, he died to a roller. I was gonna see just 2 up. Now the spawn's coming for RGL. As looks like Honeybeast is already trying to push through the shutter door. There's a sniper up, and Jay gets immediately nuked by some sticky bombs, and the bomb from Speedy there. It looks like this push is gonna be canceled as bot mode goes down as well.
Yeah, in some trouble here. He goes down with the loss of bot mode. They're certainly pretty weak here. Showstopper gets a nice arrow as he's backing up.
Ash
looking for the sneaky trap play, perhaps. Oh no, Shamu just went forward.
Oh
Shamu
no,
versus Ash here. Shamu is going to be able to stall that out. Does get that trade.
Meanwhile, everybody else kind of went down for Ratio as it's just May and his demo. They are going to have to force out. There's a very low, huge play from May. He took off the Uber just to bow Jay. He's going to get that frag. That's huge from him to... I mean, it was fine that they used. They did kill 404 with a bomb there from Alpha, so it was worth the use there to keep his teammates alive. Speedy's going to go forward here. See the entirety of 100 Beasts pushing in from low. You see, like, yeah... I'm not going to take that fight, and he's going to get out as, looks like another bomb from Ash is going to get a lot of damage on the team as, here come the soldiers, the reinforcements from Ratgel have arisen. Looks like 100 Beats is going to have to leave as bot mode's going to go down again.
Yeah, Yate coming down from Africa, but he's actually going to take care of from Speedy. So players pretty ready here from Ratgel. They're going to be pushing forward. Mid is definitely theirs.
Yeah, that was, I've just been seeing bot mode go down a lot. He's been dying a lot in these exchanges. He's been going down to a couple just bombs or just being out of position, not being able to get healed up by 404. As Ubers are now even, we're going to see probably just a stalemate coming out here shortly from both teams as we're just kind of hanging out in lower from Ratgel. They are going to feed in Speedy. He's going to get nothing. The Roamer Classic.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, couldn't make a play with that jump in. A nice trap from Alex.exe with the help of Alpha. They're going to get 2 kills here. They're going to look for the exchange now. Taking it right in front of Saw. Flashing quite a bit. Alpha going to maybe stuff a little bit here. He's still trying to get out here. He might get trapped. Oh, Alex.exe craters. Kev fighting the medic, though. We'll get the pistol kill on 404. It's now May and Shamu. Speedy nowhere near. They got 4 players they need to take on. Roller on the ground. May dodges that.
Here come the roll
healing up Shamu. No, it's
Spawns
just Speedy. Oh my god, what a surf from May.
For now, but he's gonna go down. He's gonna get chased down by the scout. Yeah, that was an interesting fight. The Uber came out so much later from 100 Beasts, but there were so many players down. They had 2 down on their side, and they were actually able to turn a couple of frags in that Uber that I don't think JL should have given them. They should have been able to get out there without losing anybody, but they committed so many people with that Uber that they just had to use. Oh, and Alpha goes down to it. Is he sacking or is he just feeding?
Yeah, no, he was from kitchen. He was looking for some sort of play there.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a 30% ad here for 404 that they're gonna be walking through Saw now. Already one down on the side of Raja. They're just gonna have to give up the second point. Down an Uber charge advantage and down a player. Alex, though, he's gonna be staying aggressive here. He's gonna back out though. He's gonna preserve his health. As we are gonna be back on the Ratgel's last. Oh, there's somebody in fort spawn. Chamberlain in fort. Oh, he's in a back spawn.
Yeah, 100B looking to possibly close out the half here. And as they could get to 3 points here in this first of 5 match. The Uber coming in here, Heavy Weapons guy taking a lot of damage. He is able to surf that backwards, coming back up as Scout now. The soldiers on the point protecting it.
100 just nuked everybody on the truck, and they just get so many frags, and it's just Speedy alive. He's gonna get air shot by Ash. That's gonna close out the half.
Yeah, great play there from 100B. Certainly that pressure in the corner paying off for him.
Yeah, that was really good for them. You know, they had the Uber, they turned a couple of friends, and May was very close to his Uber. He does get spammed out when they just bombed him in that corner, so he's gonna go down. Wasn't close enough to the spawn room to change his loadouts and stay alive. So, what stood out to you in that half, eXtine?
I mean, definitely Showstopper and Ash doing a solid job. Jay also is pretty phenomenal. 404, great surfs. Alex.exe is fragging, but it seems like, you know, some of the aggression of Rat Jail is just like a little desynced. No.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I'm taking a quick look at the logs. First thing I noticed, Shamu and Kev have both played 8 classes between them. That's
wow.
wild. We're gonna see Speedy actually putting up 8 kills to 17 deaths. As he's just he's playing the roamer spot. You know, he's going in and he's definitely committing to these bombs that he's doing. He's going in, being aggressive, and he's dying for it. Not necessarily he's getting any value out of his bomb, or maybe there's just not enough follow-up from this team. Another thing that's standing out, like I was mentioning earlier, is that bot mode has been dying in some inopportune times, but he's only got around 1 death more than Alex does. But, I mean, being on the winning side with just as many deaths as your counterparts, that's... I mean, if there's anything that I noticed from 100B that was worrying me, it would be the fact that bot mode was dying quite a bit.
Yeah. I mean, the other one, I think, just to point out real quick while we still have time, is 25 frags on Yite. I mean, I think that bot mode probably had some kills stolen from him, was what that stat line might imply.
That's true.
But you know, Yite wasn't always making the flashiest of plays, but he's in there cleaning up the damage, doing the work with his other teammates, and certainly paying off the kills for him.
So let's take a quick break and go back to our man in the studio, the Bulldozer, with the weather.
Thank you, xattuu. As the cold front moves through the eastern seaboard, wind speeds have exceeded 55 miles an hour moving from the coast inland. Anyone who hasn't evacuated should take care going to work in the morning. Traffic could be slow, and there's a real threat of getting stuck on the road. As this storm makes its way through, expect conditions to clear up by Sunday. Back to you in the studio, eXtine.
Thanks, Bill. Well, you know, once again, this match does have some playoff implications as we're heading into the LAN. Want to see how seeding is going to work out. You know, I mean, they have an edge in this match, 3-1. So have a little bit of an edge in the points. And we'll see how they can continue to grind it out. But that RGL LAN at the end of March is going to be hella hype. Very excited for that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's really going to matter because only 4 teams are going to go to LAN. I mean, it's going to matter, you know, the playoff, you know, you want your spots. I'm not sure. I actually don't know how they're going to do the playoff bracket. If the bottom, since there's only 4 teams, they're going to have the bottom 2 teams in losers bracket, because no matter where these teams place third or second or third, they are going to play each other because you're going to have whoever's in first play the 4th place team.
Right.
So,
but
first and second's always going to play.
Right. There's actually still a little bit of a heads up between 3rd and 4th could potentially happen because Rat Jail does have to play both, I believe, High Five Demoman and King's Crew. So
okay. So yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, we'll have to see how the format is going to be played. Do we know yet how the format's going to be played?
I believe so. I believe it's just a double elimination bracket.
Okay.
There's no lower bracket.
Okay. So not at the start.
3rd or 4th. No.
Okay. Yeah. So we will see. You know how this shakes up. It could be. I'm actually. You know, I'm hoping that JL is able to pull something out in the second half. You know, I think they did have a couple of things that, but like you were saying earlier, their aggression just seemed a little disjointed, especially on mids. Maybe Speedy and Alpha can link up a little bit better. Like I think they're getting damage onto 404, but they just weren't getting the kills as consistently as they needed to. Made has been staying alive though, so that was pretty good from him to you know, keep himself alive and his team in the game. As we're gonna go to this next one, do you want to take us to it?
Yeah, sure thing. And bot mode again doing this ramp rollout. This time though, a little bit faster than well, actually, you know, faster than Alex.exe. Alex also going the ramp rollout. Medic still coming up from Saw. Again, kind of a slow start to this mid. Ash maybe playing a little bit tighter for the moment, but now starting to take that kind of traditional wing approach that we see on mid fights here from the soldiers, one on each side. Alpha getting an arrow heal. Speedy's going to need one too, kind of Must be calling for it in the comms, but May kind of busy. Will hook up that
here
heal
comes
arrow.
Speedy. Oh, he's getting a lot of damage on the 4-4. 4-4 is going to go down to about half, and he's going to get a lot of damage into the soldiers.
Oh,
4-4 gets
99%.
kills everybody. There's a soldier in kitchen, but he's going to get cleaned up. That's exactly what we were talking about. They synced up their aggression. That was perfect from RGL.
Yeah, Speedy kind of finally coming in after he got that arrow. And Alex.exe, crucial pipe on 404, 99%. Alex.exe will have some traps actually up on the last point. Aggressive traps.
Yeah, we're gonna see emergency sentry and another pyro from Jay. So the sentry gun and the pyro setup here on last again for 100 beats. I want to see RGL not push into this pyro. That they should know about him. Okay, they're gonna go straight in lower here to avoid it. They're gonna use, but Alex doesn't get the flash immediately. He's gonna go take a lot of health, and it's gonna kind of mess up the timing with the Uber as this pyro does eventually go down. Both soldiers on the high ground though here from 100 beats. They're gonna drop down on the demo. They get Alex, but we got 2 players down. A lot of players just waiting for Bo's half of 100 beat, or Ratio's just 1 HP, and they're gonna have to leave. They can't stay in this fight, and that's gonna be a nice hold again from 100 beats.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for him. I mean, it seemed like it was a decent start. I mean, getting the kill on Jay, but then it just like took a little bit of time to get that sentry down, and the sentry like shoved Alpha away, and there's not really like closely accessible health packs on that second fight. So if you have to back up, you really have to back up. And now RGL even being pressured further. Alpha gonna go down here. Showstopper, he wants more.
Yeah, we're gonna see a full excuse me. May's coming up close to his Uber charge though. He's gonna be very close. He's about 90 right now as Botmo gets dropped from his defeat trap from Alex.exe. Shades of Sin Karma, as looks like we're gonna be walking this Uber from RatJ. They're gonna be walking lower here. No demo. It's a free entrance into last as. Looks like 100 Beast wants to meet them here as we see a soldier going behind. Speedy's gonna drop out. The Uber gets forced out way earlier from 100 Beast. The Uber just now coming out onto Shamu. He's gonna try to chase the soldier into Saw, but he's not gonna get the frag. This is kind of breaking down to just some players behind right now for 100 Beast.
Yeah, Ratchet didn't really get the best Uber either. Speedy did get a trade with Jay. Ash taking a lot of damage. He's still gonna be behind here. Showstopper in a little bit of trouble. One of the scouts heading for last here. He thinks it's open, but Jay's gonna be there. So Kev goes down.
Yeah, Kev's just gonna feed here. Now there's just 5 up here, or excuse me, 4 up here for Ratchet. They got 1 player off the spawns. They got Ash still behind lurking. Just farming health. So they're gonna take the 1v1 and lower, and Ash to get the better speed. He's running away, going for another health pack and saws. The rest of his team's pushing forward, and looks like Ratchet's gonna have to leave. Alex is very low. He's gonna get the bow to save him. Huge. That was a nice bow from May. That was very clutch to keep his demo alive. As we're gonna see 100 Beast yoinking the second point out from underneath of Rat Jail without using any resources really. Saw the Uber charge. Ash, did Ash live? Wait a minute, I see Ash alive right now. Did he live? I'm very annoyed about that. How did he live?
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Uber charge is even, and Jail not too eager to just kind of jump out there though. They're gonna take their time with this.
Yeah, we're gonna see a sacrifice from Speedy and or Alpha soon, as both of them have 300 HP. See Speedy walking forward. He's gonna get air shot. Is he gonna get scattered? Is he gonna get sticky trapped? The options are endless. We'll see what happens next on the Roamer. It's the new season of the Roamer. It's just how fast can they feed?
Yeah, Showstopper's still on the pipe. Speedy will get in now, going into Cheese here, and changing some rockets. We'll be able to get the trade with Ash, so that's not bad.
He stayed alive for so long. I almost wish that Ratcho had someone else pressuring, because he basically got both soldiers down to like 4 health and no fall up there. As Shamu just walks in and feeds for no reason. Alex is gonna cheeky little air pipe onto Yite though, as he's gonna have to get out. But Yite's getting lower onto Alex as we see a soldier getting in behind right now for 100 Beast. He's gonna be inside. It's Showstopper waddling around. He is going to take a 1v1 with Speedy and Saw. He's going to get the high ground, and he's going to say, "It's over, Bananakin. I have the high ground." But he's going to drop to the low ground and immediately die for Shamu.
Bob Mode pressuring out a Saw here. Alpha right in the thick of it, though. We'll be able to actually just put a stop to that. So Speedy will be back up in 5 seconds, and we're going to continue with this play between mid and second.
Yeah, we're in another stalemate. Everyone's just kind of chilling, waiting for something to happen. We're really just waiting for RGL to do something. Ooh, we see Speedy sniping. That's what's going to happen.
That's a good change up here. Window provides a lot of opportunity. 100 Beasts don't have the opportunity to switch an off class. All their players up right now. They'd have to run all the way back to last.
To be fair, the last isn't very far away, though.
Plus, you probably would be a scout to do that, but we'll see. Once they eventually discover the sniper, who's, I believe, getting pretty far in here without being spotted.
He's just kind of wandering from lower. He's going to go lower. He's going to go back up to mid. He's going to get another buff. He's going to stand on midpoint. Oh, he's going to look at a wall and lower. Okay.
Yeah, charging a shot up. But
so he's going to
get a look at bot mode here on Shed.
Oh, he's going to take a shot so they know about him now.
Yeah. He has announced himself for sure. But should get, at least some looks here. Ash trying to big bomb across.
Oh, he gets Showstopper standing still on the pipe. And there's a soldier right above him. Ash is gonna be not shooting at Speedy. Speedy just walks in past Ash and just walks out.
Here goes bomb from Alpha on top. Oh wow! Actually, yeah, getting that kill on Alpha. I thought another rocket was coming out. 404 would have to pop, but killed just in time. Speedy's still close range.
Yeah, he's gonna go down. The scout Jay's gonna chase him out.
And actually, yeah, he got in there.
They just dropped over to a scout pistol from Yite. What? How did that even happen? I wasn't even. Yite just walked from Saw or something? Or just pistoled on May? How do you drop the scout pistol? I don't understand that.
Yeah, he must have scattergun him or something first, or.
Yeah, we're gonna see Alpha hiding in lower here. He's gonna try to get onto 100 Beasts, but they're all going through Saw, so he's gonna see nobody. Actually, he's gonna see Showstopper gonna go behind him as we see the rest of 100 Beasts walking into through Saw here. They are going to, looks like they're gonna rotate window or something as Alpha does go down and lower. As Seeky Play got nothing out of that. Alex is gonna go low, but he's gonna pipe down and Seeky J, excuse me. And we're gonna see only about 40 ad here for 404. As looks like Ratchet wants to put up a little bit of fight here before the Ubers come into play. Scout's gonna go Kev's gonna go low and lower, and he's going to go down as Speedy feeds in behind as well. So just 3 up on the point for RGL, and they're going to have to leave here with May only on 75% Uber. They have to get soon.
Yeah, Kevin actually had a decent angle there, so it was unfortunate that he couldn't really kind of get anything done there after he put so much damage on Showstopper and kind of countered him. Right now, it looks like the push wants to come in through garage side. Actually, Ash is going for the big bomb, but kind of getting taken out of the air there. I think the sniper hit him. And Yite gonna go down as well.
He does run in and 2-shot Shamu though, so he's gonna give him the quick candy 2-shot. And we see some stickies in the lobby from bot mode to deter anybody from Ratchet from pushing forward. Looks like Alex is gonna run through them. They just walk through the stickies and nobody used, but Alpha is gonna go in and he's actually gonna kill bot mode. He bombed him, tried to get some damage on a 404 and just killed bot mode instead as Ash is gonna get domed by Kev. We see a sniper coming out from Yite here, but it's only 4 up for 100B. They should be looking here, but looking for the sniper. Yite's gonna try to get a shot onto May from here, but he's going to be hiding behind the shed. Oh, he does. Oh, he just owns Speedy, and the Uber's gonna come out. Speedy got absolutely dumped.
Yeah,
gonna be on point here though, and he's gonna go down. You see the best Uber trading out.
There was a back cap attempt by Showstopper. I guess Alpha stopped that anyways, but they get the cap on to Ash, cleaning up May though as he comes in here. Yite also picked up. Oh, and there goes Yite getting the kill on Alpha. RGL all dead. Oh, Speedy respawns, of course, as soon as I say that. But they're still losing second. Yite has been on a spree here.
Yeah, he just absolutely owned Alpha. Alpha's on 3 health in the air, gonna crater. He just got air headshot just to send the point home. Nay's gonna spawn now with a 40% disad. Bot mode absolutely nuked the scouts after that Uber. They both kind of ran forward holding hands, and bot mode put one sticky down in one pipe and just did like 180 damage to both scouts at once. And that was pretty much the saving grace there from that fight for them, as they just got cleaned up right after that that damage was dealt to them. We're gonna see. It looks like 100B wants a dot push with this Uber as they are up on 90%. Al's gonna spam into them. He's gonna go low. He's gonna have to back out. The sentry is up here, so they have to take this down. As they use through, they bomb forward with bot mode. He's gonna kill the gun. He's gonna walk forward, trying to get some damage onto May. May's at 90%. He's gonna try to stay alive with this Uber. He's juking all of the spam. He's surfing around. He does go down eventually.
No. Yeah, unfortunate loss there of May. 100 Beast gonna get on the point there. Get the capture there. May so close to that Uber charge.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much the only thing that could save them there, as they were already down a couple of players, and we're gonna go on to our next mid here. Maybe the last mid of the game. Take us away, xattuu.
Yeah, Alex.exe coming out of Saw here. And getting a little bit of early damage on bot mode. Right now, Soldiers again kind of playing a little bit slow. Bot mode getting close on kitchen side. He'll kind of soak a little bit of damage, get pushed back. Things still developing it as Jay rushing forward a little bit. He is going to get a kill on Alex.exe. Shamu trying to come back from behind on 100 Beast, but small consolation. Yike, the only one down.
Showstopper's just waddling across the point. He's just holding left click, just doing damage. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, heavy weapons on Snakewater is a pretty strong strat. I think he's actually running back to change, though. He's had enough of the laughs. See if he goes spy or something.
Showstopper's out here playing a pug, as he's going to go switch off of heavy. Unfortunately, why would he switch? He was already committed to the heavy. He should have just stayed. As we see a Soldier crouching in the corner, Ash is trying to be sneaky as the rest of his team's inside. He's trying to pinch someone here. Oh, Alex just walked right into me. Ash is patient. He's gonna wait for a juicier target. He still is crouched behind this box. Nobody's seen him yet.
Yeah, that's pretty great. I like it.
Oh, let's see what he does. Oh, he sees Alex. He's waiting
saw the
even longer.
beam,
He's so
yeah.
patient. He knows May's close. They're shooting at him, but they hear the sniper here from Rat Jail, as Speedy's been sniping in through Cheese. He's still just waiting. They're not committing far enough forward for him to get like a sightline onto May. I think he almost missed his chances. May's rotated over closer to the logs.
Yeah, could just wait until team actually comes in here. Alex.exe now sticking out. He's gonna go now. Let's get a second rocket gets piped. It gets blocked by the railing. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, we're gonna see a scout pushing into lower here. He's gonna go down. Yite's gonna go. So that's 2 down for the side of 100B and no trade out, as Kev's gonna go very low, but still no frags. But they do still have the sniper on the side of Rat Jail. So Uber's gonna come out immediately onto Alpha. He's gonna get the trade as well onto Jay. It's just an Uber trade. Nobody's ever just looking at shiny people. Alpha's gonna escape through the stickies of Alex, as looks like 100 Beats is trying to pressure here, as Kev did go down during that exchange, but no one's really been able to get any aggression. Showstopper's gonna come in from lower. He's gonna sit right on top of Alpha's face, and he's gonna go down though. As a follow from Ash is gonna come in, a lot of damage onto Alex, and he's gonna go down with a follow from Jay.
Yite coming in here as well. He's gonna get the kill on May. That is another drop from Yite. Just buckshot to the back. That's hard to deal with. Shamu in here gonna be having to defend the second point by himself.
Timmy 2-shot. This looks like it's this match might be wrapping up, as May's gone down again to Yite on the flank. It's almost as if the soldiers from Rat Jail, none of them really play super aggressive pocket, like super tight pocket, but they're not really watching the flank either, as Jay's gonna come here. He's gonna get owned by Alpha, but he's actually gonna escape with the help from a bow from 404. The full 100% Uber advantage for 404, only 10% on the side of May. We're gonna see what we're able to do with this Uber here as they're taking it through Shutter.
Yeah, bot mode coming in here. He gets thrown forward. We'll get the sentry gun down. And Yite on the point, trying to get some cap time on it, but just kind of teasing it a little bit. May has gone down to Ash. You're all fighting behind truck here. 100 Beasts are pretty weak here. Bot mode hits one pipe. He has gone down. Yite, your 404 just says, let's just get on the point. But Shamu is there. Shamu doesn't want to let him do that. 404 gonna go down to Kev. Yep, Yite though coming in with some cleanup. Jay is out here right on the point with Yite. They're fighting Shamu. They get the kill on Shamu. Kev goes down the spawn, so
Jay just cleaned up a couple of those problems. We got the sword kill at the end, but it wasn't enough. They weren't fast enough. 404 should have just left. They had the Uber advantage. It was a 3v3 situation with more fragging classes alive on the side of Jay. They should have just left, preserved their Uber advantage, and re-push later, because now it's it's a slight advantage for May, but now you don't have the entrance that you did earlier with that and that last push, as we're gonna be both teams building this up. Kev's gonna put up the sentry man, so it looks like we're not gonna have a push out from Rat Jail on this Uber charge advantage, as they're not really building. It's actually gonna be an advantage for 404. Wait, is he on crits? No, he's just building a lot better.
Yeah, They'll be making their way in here eventually. That sentry gun now on top of the point. I do really like that ramp spot, but on top of the point, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this sentry's position before. It's going to be very effective at denying bombers, depending on where May's positioning is. I'm assuming now that they have Uber and they're moving forward, they're going to be taking this gun for it as well. Yep. As he's going to put in the same spot lower. It's getting spammed immediately, though. Double spammed as it's building, so it's actually going to go down pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's awkward. We have Alpha Spy here. I've seen him make some big plays in this position.
He gets rocket jumped on.
And also lose his team this position. So
Alice went down.
Yeah, the Spy on last is real treacherous. It's double-edged sword.
He's just standing still and low, waiting for his cloak and dagger to recharge as he walked out of spawn with an eclipse. So he's gonna have to stand here for a couple of seconds. He's gonna walk a little bit further. He sees the team.
Don't shimmer.
They're not. I'm surprised the Honeybee's not pushing off this demo advantage here. They're just kind of sitting waiting. So I thought they would have been in off of that demo kill.
Yeah, he wants to come in on sniper, and actually almost just bushwhacks Alpha running by him. So now this will be the wait and see moment if Alpha can get anything done here.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Kev is smacking away at his sentry gun in the back right. Oh, he uncloaks.
Yeah, and spies have been called out as well. Maybe it's just button spam. Alpha is coming in here now. Oh no, Jay sees him running up.
He just
they get the kill on
walks
Speedy.
up, butter knives Jay, and Jay's gonna walk in with the sniper. He's all the way in on, like, he's in their spot. He's Widowmaker down by Kev. The sentry does go down. May's completely alone. He's not healing anybody. He can. What? He just walked to the point and died? Did he have Uber still? But meanwhile, the entirety of 100 Pieces is.
Yeah, it's been a rough game for May, but team's still fighting and still holding strong here. Bot mode, 4-4 tries to throw an arrow his way, but bot mode extremely low. But eventually go down here. He can't find the damage on Alpha. 4-4 does escape there, and RGL does hold on.
I have no idea what just happened. I am very confused, and I don't know what to say about that. We saw May just waddle onto the point, being completely separated because of the sniper. Then 4-4 drop his entire team. And then bot mode lived for 48 seconds while getting shot at by 10 people. And then 4-4 just leave after standing on the point with Uber charge.
Yeah, it was his time to turn and flee. But 100 Piece are trying to get back in here now. And they have built quite a bit more aggressively here. Showstopper is going to get sniped by Shamu, though.
Yeah, what is this gun positioning now? There's a gun just in the corner of the point that can literally just see the point from this perspective. It's gonna get skimmed out from lower easily. What is going on in this game? This is a wild game.
We got the Showstopper Spy now coming out here.
Oh no. Yeah, so it is pretty well known in the competitive community that Showstopper is actually a competitive pub player. He plays pubs competitively, and he's actually very good at all these other classes. As he walks in and gets pilled immediately. Well done. That's what you love to see from your from your roaming player. Soldier, from your star pub player. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the gang was I'm not sure what the gang was laughing about there, but players exchanging some chats. Shamu here poking in the lobby and then backing up, and the Showstopper saying I'm spy again. But
we see a bomb in, nice surf from May, but there's a stallion on him. Ooh, nice big balls from May, staying alive with just 50 HP, not using his Uber charge. He's gonna held that, so it's 2 down for we see a headshot ringing out onto Bombo. He's gonna go down low, but he's gonna get a bow up immediately. The Uber's gonna come out immediately. Super early use here from Maze. He's fearing the sticky traps from Bombo. He's gonna try to get. He's gonna leave Alpha to die to this J Uber charge, as the rest of his team is going to not help Alpha. Speedy runs out of ammo, and he's gonna go down to spam rockets. As now it's both soldiers dead on the side of Rat Jail, and Alpha's gonna take a lot of health. He's got the clutch bow from May to keep his demo alive. As we see that push from Shutter from the entirety of 100B. By the time on the point, we're gonna get 2 kills immediately onto the scouts. It's just May, and they're just gonna cap on that point easily, just alone, and they're gonna win that round.
Yeah, all 6 up at the end of the day. Strong performance by 100 Beast there, and maybe just took the foot off of gas a little bit to have some fun at the end. But they were just crushing all game. RGL, kind of the problems kind of either continued, both on just kind of the DPM, but also in terms of May just kind of having a rough night of it. Once we get the combined logs, we can see the total, but it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, that was some interesting play that we saw. A couple of feeds and some interesting situations from both teams. We saw Showstopper walking invisible into a couple of pipe bombs. We saw May deciding to drop his Uber on the point. Just all over interesting decisions, but it did work out in the end for 100 pieces. They are going to take that. Was that 5-1 or 5-0? It was 5-1, right?
5-1.
Yeah. So one round in the favor of RGL. Can give them a little bit of points, but not what they're looking for when they try to take over second spot.
No, for sure. And again, I mean, there's some outside scenarios for sure. RGL now with 22 points, and they have to be a little bit careful. I mean, High Five Demo Man and Froyotech are their next two matches, which are pretty rough. King's Crew does have a game in hand, end games against Dunk Masters and Strolling Astronomers, and King's Crew just 17 points. So, oof.
Yeah, King's Crew's been looking good the last couple of games, so they are definitely vying for that last spot. But it's looking kind of rather like High Five Demoman has almost secured their fourth spot in playoffs. So I think we might know already who our 4 teams going to land are, but it's always up for contention as King's Crew is kind of inching closer to High Five Demos. I think it's possible for King's Crew but also High Five Demo has to throw a little bit. I think they might have to lose to Australian Astronomers, and then who does King's Crew have to beat? They're playing. So King's Crew definitely has to beat 100 Beasts, and then they have to obviously beat Doug Masters and Australian Astronomers. But if they beat 100B, they have a real shot at making playoffs if High Five Demo somehow just throws away their lead.
Well, no, I mean, again, though, it just comes down to the fact that they need to get more points than one of those teams. So it's not actually even dependent upon High Five Demo Men.
Well, they'd have to lose to maybe the Strolling Astronomers or something.
No, but I mean, if High Five Demo Men pound on Rat Jail and then King's Crew wins 5-0 against Dunk Masters and Strolling Astronomers, then the result against 100 Beasts for King's Crew wouldn't even matter. A High Five Demo Man could actually just like lock Rat Jail out. Of course, they need a little help from Froyotech, but the scenarios are still completely wide open between 3rd and 5th place. There's certainly some scenarios might be more likely than other scenarios, but we are certainly heading into an exciting conclusion towards the end of this invite season.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely with the especially it's the first LAN in a long time. Everyone wants to go to that. I want to go to that.
Yeah.
I'm not even playing.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting. Make sure to stay tuned to teamfortress.tv for the latest RGL.GG matches. And huge shout out to our producer, Looster200. You got any final words, xattuu?
Yeah, actually, before we go, we're going to head back to our studio real quick, and we're going to get the Bulldozer with the traffic report. What do you got for us, the Bill?
Sorry, I didn't really have a second joke prepared. I just wanted to see if you'd throw it back to me if I unmuted.
Of course I would. You're part of our cast and crew. You're in the studio with us.
Oh, well. Traffic's looking pretty bad. Banny, please go out with me.
That's the luxuries we have here. We're in the RGL studio right now. We're going to be hosting the LAN coming up shortly in March. Make sure you guys come out. It supports us and this big studio that we have that we definitely are in right now, casting this match that we're definitely getting paid to do. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to Looster for staying awake long enough to put this show on. And you got any shout outs, Looster?
Not today.
Not today.
All right.
Heard that. All right. Anyway, thanks for coming out, guys. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you in our next invite match coming up. What day is today? Next week, because today's Thursday. And
Yep, and really appreciate you guys joining us here for our broadcast on teamfortress.tv. Hope to see you guys at RGL LAN. Give me a holler if you guys see me. I should be packing some hot sauce. Also, shout out to DreamHack Anaheim, which is happening this next week. And shout out to RGB LAN that will be happening on the East Coast later this year. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. I am eXtine, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out!